Hello everybody. So I am back to share with you something that my subscriber had requested. So if you don't have this die, you don't have to watch the video. It's okay. I know that there are lots of videos about a year or so ago that came out to create a heart rosette without a die. So I don't remember who the ladies were. I think if you search YouTube, you'll probably find it. But this question came specifically for this die that I had just used in Tamika's swap. So it's by Waffle Flower, and I believe it's called Heart Rosette. And it comes with two sizes, the backer pieces, and some embellishments like the butterfly and the flag. But I'm just going to show how I assembled it. It is a little bit tricky, but maybe seeing me do it and a little tip or trick along the way will help, because these are, you know, they're pretty delicate dies, and it's kind of awkward when you assemble the rosette. So what I did was I cut out the two pieces, and I also cut out the bigger one, and we'll just assemble them together. What I would suggest, starting right off the bat, obviously you can tell here this is the left side, because once the heart is assembled, this will be the left side of the curve. So what I like to do is, when the heart is put together, the top portion, I like this flap to be over this one. So I'm going to start actually and fold from up here. Okay, and it scores it for you too, so you just have to kind of take your time. The score lines aren't super deep, but they're definitely there, and you don't have to worry about scoring it again. Okay. Okay, so that's that side, and you see how, I guess this is a mountain fold we ended with. I think that's what it's called when the crease is on the top. On this side, I'm going to fold it this way, because if I were to make a round rosette by hand, even the ones that I've shown die cut, I always wind up snipping a piece off, because when the two pieces of paper join together, I like them to be, let me see. I like them to be flush when I glue it. I don't like to glue it like this and then fold my rosette. It's just the personal preference. I like, you know, it's a cleaner look. So that's why I'm going to start this side in the valley. Okay. Okay. You just have to go slow. I mean, it's the real piece of advice I can give you. Okay. That's that. So now I'm going to take, I prefer wet glue. You could put a little dab of hot glue, but for this portion, I'm just going to put wet glue. And what's going to happen here is you're not going to be gluing the whole thing together up here. You're just going to be gluing like from here down, because you still want that beginning of the heart to be obvious, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, that might have been a little too much, but that's okay. Okay, let me just make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to hold it there for a second. And I put a little too much glue, but you'll be more careful. And since it's wet glue, I can just make sure it's straight and play around with it a little bit before it dries. Okay. So you can see there that the heart's beginning to form. And then I kind of just, you know, reinforce the folds again. Okay. Then what I do is I come around here and I'm going to fold, I'm going to glue that down. Okay. Make sure you can see. Yep. Oop, that might have been a little more glue than I wanted. Okay. So I hold it there for a second or two, and then I come around the back like this, put my finger under here, and then hold it again. And I'm not worried about the glue seeping out a little bit because you just wipe it. Usually I have a paper towel. Oop, my floor is squeaking. Okay. So now the flat portion, you see how this is all ridged here? The flat portion is going to go down on your paper when you're ready to assemble the heart, you know, when you're ready to fold it down. Now, the way I assemble my rosettes, my backer piece, or the piece that holds the rosette together, I put on the back side first. That's the way I prefer to assemble my rosette. And also at this point, why I have this little craft sheet out is it's slick, the surface is slick, so I like to train my rosette a little bit. You know, make sure the pleats are all there. I think the glue is dry now. And I kind of, you know, pinch it together, work it out, and it slides itself on the paper, okay? And then you have the little heart. So when I'm confident that that's, you know, that's not going to, like, once I take this away, it's not going to, you know, shift, I take this away, and then I take my hot glue and I put a pretty generous amount, more in the middle because it will ooze out a little bit once the rosette goes on top. Okay, and then, now at this point I just hold it down. And then I kind of, you know, pinch it around a little bit, and I look here, and in the middle I kind of bunch it together, put my hand again there, just a couple of seconds. And then when I pick it up, I hold it again like this, and I just make sure that the glue has settled. And then before I embellish it any further, I will put a little circle here because you can always cover it like I did with a glittered heart. And I'm just going to put a little more in the middle. That way I know if there's any glue there, it'll adhere to it as well. You know, or if that little circle in the middle was hollow, some of the glue will seep in and make this super sturdy. Okay, so that's that. If you want to see another one, here we go, since I'm here. And I always get my glue gun like super hot. Okay, there. And because the glue is, you know, obviously it takes a couple seconds to set, you do have a small window of time just to make sure everything is, you know, set, not crooked, and in place. So that's that. Let's put one more. I hope this video helped. I know that, you know, no matter how seasoned we feel we are or how much we think, you know, we're comfortable and know and just start crafting, it always helps to see a peer create the same thing or similar, because you might pick up things that you never thought of along the way. Might make it harder on you, might make it easier on you. But anyway, okay, so that's the small one. Since I'm here and I might still have your attention, let's go ahead and do the bigger one. So again, I think I started, yeah, here I started with a valley, and I'm going to start with a mountain fold on this side. Now for the bigger one, I prefer just to take out like a circle punch and back it with a little bit bigger a circle than the one that the die cuts out. That's a personal preference, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to glue it together with the circle that comes with the die. Because it's a little bit bigger, so I'd prefer it to be a little sturdier. Okay, so again, hold it there for a couple seconds. Okay, and then I come around, and you see how it's like that. It's just going to interlock. Okay. But anyway, I mean, this technique goes with the circle, the regular round rosettes too, if you're still watching. You know, as far as my technique, like the actual putting together of it is still the same. Okay, so that's that. Let's make sure the glue is a little bit dry. And here is the circle. You could put it on either side. If the recipient is going to get it and you want, you know, a clean look, just try and get as much in the center as possible. Or if you're using double-sided paper, or, you know. What am I doing here? Okay, so I just start to train it a little bit. Oops, you see? Okay, so there's the heart, and I'm going to just hold it just to reinforce the folds a little bit. Now I'm going to take my wet glue. Ooh, that looks like a lot of glue. Okay, put it over it. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And there you go. Okay, hold it down again. Oh my gosh, this die is so cute. Okay, so there's the heart. And let me just take one more. Might as well do this while I have the camera rolling, right? Okay, so here are the rosettes. I hope that helped, honey. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Welcome to all my subscribers. I hope that you find this helpful. Thumbs up if you do. If you like the video, I'd appreciate comments, quick hello, any kind of feedback is greatly appreciated as always. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.